Howdy, I'm John Dicus. I really enjoy experimenting with plants, and I'm going to tell you about foliar feeding. What is this lady spraying? And this one. I thought they were organic, but this is an elderly lady, so we can trust what she tells us. She tells her granddaughter that plants evolved in the ocean, and at first they didn't have roots. They absorb nutrients from the water through their leaf structures like seaweed does. They didn't need roots to get nutrients or water, but they had structures at the base to hold them to the rocks. We can see these on many seaweeds now. We might refer to them as roots. As plants made their way from the primordial soup, the portions that used to serve merely to anchor to the rocks to resist tides had to learn how to extract nutrients from the soil as well as serve as an anchor. But roots are still very inefficient, and plants need the help of bacteria and fungi to be able to get enough elements to conduct photosynthesis. And at times, some soils may be deficient in elements, or a plant may have a growth spurt that needs more nutrients than the plant can obtain from the soil. Or maybe someone killed the bacteria and fungi, rendering the soil lifeless and unable to help the roots extract elements. At such times, we can feed the plants directly through the leaves as if they were seaweed. This is because plants have small windows called stomata through which they exchange the gases CO2 and oxygen and lose moisture. But you can also use those windows to slosh nutrients directly into the plant. She says that the best times are the morning and near dusk. The windows close at night and start to open at dawn. They'll stay open through the day unless it's stormy, windy, or super hot. Using foliar sprays, we can give the plants a quick shot of the needed nutrients immediately without having to rely on the soil chemistry. Okay, in this case I have some corn that wants more nitrogen than the soil is giving it right now. Here I am using a high nitrogen powder made from fermented soybeans. Yes, I use some amazing stuff, and this material is like injecting energy drinks into kids. It'll make these plants jump up and holler. And this is a liquid made from fermented pineapples. It gives some enzymes that really help a plant take off. I can't explain what's happening here, but I can vouch for its efficacy. There are many other materials that can be used. Fish emulsion and liquid seaweed are often used together, and there are a great many liquid fertilizers that can be used at half strength. Check the label for guidance. These can be organic or synthetic, but be careful. Even organic fertilizers at full strength for the roots can burn the leaves of many plants. For foliar feeding to work effectively, you must spray while the leaf stomata are open. This means during the daytime when the plants are engaged or are preparing in photosynthesis. Spray the tops and bottoms of leaves that you can reach. You can often see results within a surprisingly short time. An hour or two will often give a great change in the color of leaves. Quite often, micronutrients are the amendments sprayed, but due to our use of seaweed, we've got most of the micronutrients plants need. But I use this organic soybean powder whenever I need a quick burst of nitrogen that the plants are not getting through our normally nitrogen deficient soil. So, do keep in mind that foliar amendments are not a panacea. If you have a deficiency, it's worth looking into that and perhaps buffering up your soil with that element as a top dressing. We hope you enjoyed our instructional video on foliar feeding. Hit subscribe and the notify bell. Come back again, you hear?